Hi everybody, I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Tessa Baudetta. We're the co-hosts of Houston Life.
And today we are presenting a special hour celebrating the ingenuity of young people in our community.
Over the next hour, you'll hear product pitches from 8 impressive young students who are ready to make their mark on the business world.
It is the John Moore Junior Innovators program, and it all starts right now.
Before our first innovator joins us, we want to first welcome our panelists, who are business leaders and mentors to so many in our community.
Starting with Don Valentine. He's the president and CEO of John Moore Services. We also have Meredith Jerica, founder and CEO of Makeup Junkie Bags. Stephen Ives, president and CEO of the YMCA of Greater Houston. And Johnny Carrabba, founder and CEO of Carrabba's.
Now, the students presenting today are the finalists in the John Moore Junior Innovators competition. They had an opportunity to learn from our panelists at a special workshop held for the top applicants. Now they're here to make a formal pitch for their business plan.
And the winner will receive $5,000. The second and third place innovators will each receive $2,000. And of course, all the competitors are receiving a valuable experience they will certainly remember for years to come.
We're going to step out to meet our first innovator. While we do that, let's quickly check in with Houston Life's Melanie Camp, who's with the excited group of students and parents right now.
Okay, are you guys ready to pitch your businesses and your products? Yeah! Okay, we have high school, elementary and middle school students here, and they all have some amazing ideas. Derek and Tessa, we cannot wait for the panel to hear them all. Ready? Yeah!
First up, we have 15-year-old Madison. You're the very first. Are you feeling extra pressure?
Yes, but honestly, I'm just excited to be here today.
Have your parents given you any advice, or what advice are you going to follow?
My parents have given me advice to just calm down and just do your best, because either way, this is a great opportunity for me.
Absolutely.
Certainly is. All right, 15-year-old Madison, you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it, girl.
Open the
Go
door to
ahead.
the studio. Good luck.
Exciting.
I'm going to welcome our first contestant, Madison Murphy. Come on out, Madison.
Hi, my name is Madison Murphy, and at the young age of 15, I am the CEO and founder of my business, Bougie's Beads and Giggles. My business is the creation of beaded jewelry. It specializes in bracelets. Do you ever wear your favorite bracelet and then realize it has a string cheese string that peels apart within weeks of wearing it? Well, I do. Do you ever have your favorite bracelet and it stretches out so far it's loose and it doesn't even fit anymore? Well, I hate when that happens. And I dealt with this for so long. So I thought to myself, how can I solve this issue? I went to the store, found a cloth-lined string that was not only durable, but kept the stretch. I went home, got some beads, put it together. Boom, a long-lasting bracelet. My customers, when they put it on, they instantly realized the difference in quality between me and other companies. And on each of my pieces, it has a signature star, where it also serves as a brand for my business, but also gives a little extra sparkle if someone wants it, but they could turn it around and it turns into your average regular bracelet. So just like everything in my business, it's bougie, beaded, and is filled with fun and giggles. Thank you. I would also like to pass these out to you guys. These are your own bracelets.
Thank you.
You're
very
made
much.
especially for you guys.
All right.
Oh, how lovely.
So I love your name.
Thank
How'd you come up with that name?
Like my mother said, from a young age, I've always picked out the very nice and expensive things without even knowing. So I've always been a little bougie, and I've always taken a liking to being creative, and I just took a liking to beaded jewelry. And I've always giggled and laughed everywhere I went. So we just put it together, Bougie's Beads and Giggles.
How do you see your business helping in your community?
I could see my business helping in the community to join people together. Because when you look good, you feel good. And the star also can bring people together. Because if you're wearing a Bougie's Beads and Giggles piece and you see the star, you see someone else wearing it, you're like, hey, you wear that too? And then instantly they have something in common, and that starts new relationships.
I was wondering how you're going to make this work for men, and I've got a bracelet with a Y logo on it. Very creative of you, but tell us a little more about how this will market to men or boys.
So I thought about using sports, like small sports people, like, you know, basketball players, and being like, hey, if you wear this bracelet, you know, during your game or something like that, and when you get on camera, you could talk and say, hey, I got this from Bougie's Beads and Giggles.
Yeah, it's okay to be a bougie boy.
Yeah, always okay to be bougie.
What I like about this bracelet you gave me, you put some thought into it. Right here, you put a spoon and a fork for me. And that little touch right there attracts me even more than all the bling you have up there. And I don't have a question for you. I just know you're going to be real successful in life.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Madison, are you already selling?
Yes, sir, I am. This is a photo of at a convention I was at that I sold, and I almost sold out.
Are you making them yourself?
Yes.
Very good.
I
Very
go home and I make
creative.
them myself, all handmade, made with love.
Great job, Madison.
Great job.
Very good.
Okay, Mom and Dad, how do you feel after that presentation?
Proud.
You've got a 15-year-old bougie CEO in your house, and does that make you feel just amazing that she clearly learns after you?
Thank you so much. I'm amazed. I'm in awe of her.
I mean, I feel like you guys have a very tight relationship in your household.
Yes, we do. It's full of love.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're so proud of her. We're grateful for her existence because she moves forward and actually puts in the work and do the things she says she's going to do.
She didn't have an ounce of nerves, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
Congratulations and best of luck.
Coming up next, we're going to learn how this is bringing nutrition into school lunches. You're about to head into the Houston Light studio. Are you ready to pitch?
Yeah.
This is an idea that is going to inspire the next generation of innovators.
We're trying to help school lunches by establishing hydroponics in schools.
It's going to help inspire people to build something that might change the world.
Okay, you're going to learn all about it. You're going to want to stick around for this idea. Woo! You go for it.
Up next, we have Jacob, who is 16 years old. Jacob, how are you feeling about your presentation?
I'm feeling pretty good. I've been focused and I've been preparing a lot, and I think I should be fine.
Okay, your mom and dad are here. They're going to be cheering you on behind the scenes. Are you nervous? Are you feeling calm?
I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm overall pretty confident.
Okay. I think you're going to be great. Go get him.
Thank you.
You got it.
Our next innovator is Jacob. He wants to present Farm to Tray. Welcome to Jacob.
Good morning, judges. My name is Jacob Varghese, and I'm a student at Shadow Creek High School. In my school days, I've noticed one major thing plaguing me and my peers' lives. School lunches suck. Every day, me and my friends go to school lunches and get these processed, highly sugared meals. As the National Institute of Health describes, unnutritious meals in students causes cognitive decline and lack of focus. It's my opinion that we need more nutritious meals to help satiate our students and help the future generations grow. Similarly, school learning is kind of boring in my opinion. We are given papers and computers, but not actual hands-on or activities to learn about things like the life plant cycle. So this is why we got one solution, which is hydroponics. Hydroponics is an act of growing plants within sustainable and contained indoor gardens, like the ones you see in front of you right here. They're highly efficient, having 4 times more yield and a quarter of water use. They allow 80 heads of lettuce, like in 1 month, which is approximately like 240 salads. This is where Farm to Tray comes in. Farm to Tray is a student organization aiming to connect schools with hydroponics machines. We're partnered with the Children's Environmental Literacy Foundation and Move Flower Farms, a hydroponics organization. We aim to provide schools with hydroponics machines so that they can supplement their own school lunches with healthy, nutritious food. Additionally, we aim to provide younger students with these grow kits to learn about the plant cycle and life cycle, help out education in the future. With the $5,000 grant, we aim to provide Manville High School with their own interactive hydroponics machine, as we already have one in Shadow Creek. We aim by 2027 to have 30% or more of school lunches being supplemented with healthy foods. like as you see in front of you, if you would like to uncover it, here are these simple Caesar salads we grew with hydroponics lettuce, which are extremely healthy and actually have 50% more nutrients than actual traditional agriculture.
And I guess that's a good teaching tool for schools, right?
Yes. We've had a few elementary schools get these little grow kits, as you might want to see in front of you. And all the students really love it because they can actually touch the plants rather than just like watching a video or just having a worksheet.
Great idea.
Well, you mentioned that you're doing it in one school. Tell us a little bit more about how that's working.
We in Shadow Creek have established our own hydroponics machine, and it's been operational for a few months already, and we've made about 200 pounds of lettuce already. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more approval coming in the next school year to actually use it in lunch lines, so we've been donating it.
How did you really come up with the idea? Just sitting around one day and poof?
I actually worked with Federico Marquez, the owner of Moonflower Farms, and I really thought about how in my own school there's a lack of healthy, nutritious options. So the idea just popped in my head. What if we just get contained agricultural equipment into schools, as it's really effective at providing healthy foods to kids?
Great idea.
Well, I tell you, you're heading somewhere with this deal.
Thank you.
I like the focus on the healthy food. How do you feel young people who have all these other options in the vending machines or whatnot in front of them will be enticed to actually participate in eating this food?
I noticed that kids actually like healthy food. They just don't like it like when it's packaged, when it's like hard to eat. Like I noticed like in school lunches, there's these like really like small packages of apples that are just like really bland and soggy. But hydroponically grown food is actually really fresh and healthy. And I've got some opinions of students of my own, and they actually really like it once it's prepared good and not just like out of a container.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great job.
Thank you guys.
Hey, Jacob, how do you think you did?
Yeah, it's a wonderful job. Yeah, thank you.
Is it just heartwarming to see your son really take an idea and just present it to somebody who can really take it to the next level?
It's absolutely amazing. This idea, he came up with it all, and he's a great kid. I'm hoping to see him grow really amazing to be a great person.
Literally grow. He's already very, very tall. Well, congratulations. Thank you again. Thank you.
Sheami Laray, you are 12 years old, and I understand it's a busy week for you, end of school finals. Here you are on TV. How are you feeling about it today?
I'm excited. It's really cool to actually be on TV today.
What reminders are you going to be giving yourself throughout your presentation?
Just keep everything, try and keep it simple so I don't go over the time.
Be great. Yep. You will be great, Sheami Laray. Good luck to you. Go get him.
Thank you.
Let's welcome our next innovator, Sheami Laray.
Hello, my name is Sheami Laray Aina. One thing about me is that I love to play the tuba, the big giant instrument. And I also love to play soccer. Another thing about me though, is one thing I love to do is engineer things. And one thing that's always helped me engineer things is our build boxes. Build boxes are boxes that are shipped to you like Amazon, but they don't contain toilet paper. They contain projects. And these projects could be anything from maybe a little toy car that you build to something really advanced like headphones. These projects, you build it and then you play with them, right? But the thing is, after you play with them, there's nothing else to do. No innovation, no imagination, no creativity. My product, the Innovator Box, is a build box subscription in which you first buy a base box. A base box is something that is a box that contains maybe a little toy car like I was saying before, or headphones. But the thing is, right after you can choose to get another base box, or you can choose to get add-ons. Add-ons are doohickeys and things that you could use to make the base box even better. For example, the toy car, you could choose which add-on you want, right? So, for someone who likes coding, you could choose to code the toy car to do things as you say it. For someone who likes building stuff like me, you could get add-ons that make it bigger or better or faster at what it does. Right now, the build box market is booming. And since it's a reoccurring subscription, the parents keep paying for the build boxes and then the kids keep playing with it and the cycle continues. So now, our slogan, one box, endless possibility, is now one box, endless profitability. And one thing I'm excited to do with this business is help give out boxes for free in less fortunate areas of the world. And just to make sure that every single kid gets an opportunity to explore STEM concepts, I feel like one day that might inspire them to build something that would help the whole entire world. Again, this whole business is really to help inspire people about STEM concepts.
You're inspiring us.
We're helping kids build more than toys. We're helping them build confidence, creativity, and community. So today, I invite you to join me in this mission. Let's empower the whole world, not just to play, but to invent. Not just to follow steps, but to lead. Not just to receive a toy, but to receive a conduit to express who they are.
Love that. Love that vision. Awesome. Thank you.
What age range would be interested in something like this?
Actually, it's not just one age range. Since these boxes are going to have various topics, various complexities, that means that a little kid could build like maybe a little puzzle, and then an older kid could build maybe an actual working TV, something really complex. This is for every single person.
So, like, do you think people like as young as John and Stephen, Meredith is young, but you might find something interesting for us also, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Great idea.
If you take a prize in this competition, what's the first step to bring your vision to life?
I would probably start with developing exactly what I want to be our first project. So maybe I would try and incorporate that toy car idea. So maybe it would be one of those pullback cars. When you pull it back, it goes forward. And maybe the add-ons could be, maybe you can program it with voice commands, program it to light up or something. Or for engineers, you could maybe make it bigger, faster somehow, and make sure that there's a little bit of electrical components in there, so you can actually maybe add an add-on where you can control it with the remote control.
How excited are you about making this happen?
I really hope that this actually comes to fruition. Yeah, I really hope that if it actually comes out, that a lot of people will be exposed to it and be able to use it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mom, how do you think Sheami Laray did?
He did so well. He always exceeds my expectations. I'm so proud of him.
I can watch you from the side and knowing that you're so proud of him, but you seem to have a true innovator. I feel like he's been creating things his whole life.
Absolutely. Since he could use his hands, I had to buy the Lego boxes, the Kiwi boxes. I'm so proud of him.
Congratulations again and best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sai, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you are up next. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, a little nervous though.
Okay, what can we expect with your idea?
Basically, it's a smart plant pot that will remind you to water or give sunlight to your plants.
Okay, so we're going to find out how that works. Coming up next, are you ready to pitch?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Our next junior innovator is Sai, and he is 10 years old. I think that makes you the youngest competitor.
Yes, that's probably me. Probably, hopefully.
Your classroom, we understand, was so excited when they found out you were selected as a finalist. So people kind of know you for being smart, is that right?
Yes, probably.
So they know that you want to move on and have a big, bad career, right?
Yes. I've talked about like my entrepreneurship journey before, so I think they should know.
You're going to knock them dead, those judges.
Okay, thank you.
Now we're going to welcome Sai Don.
Hello, judges. Thank you so much for having me here. My name is Sai Don. I'm 10 years old and in 5th grade, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my idea, Smart STEM. Many plants die every day because of a lack of sunlight and water, and I know that my plants die too, and perhaps maybe yours have as well. You see, I'm sometimes a bit of a careless person, so I forget things like, for example, to water or put sunlight in my plant. And also, I don't know if my plant has enough water or sunlight, because plants can't talk. But with this, maybe they can. To combat this issue, I thought of something that I think is revolutionary: a smart plant pot. A smart plant pot is an exciting and effective way to inform someone that their plant needs more water or sunlight. The smart plant pot blinks red and makes a beeping sound when the plant needs more water. It'll blink yellow and make a different sound when the plant needs sunlight. If the plant is all good, it will stay as a green light and no sound will be made. But how does this actually work? Well, first of all, the moisture sensor is the first part of the plant pot. The moisture sensor will determine how much water is in the soil by inserting 2 probes into the soil and measuring the electrical resistance between them. Then this data is sent to the Arduino. From then on, there's the light sensor. The light sensor determines if the plant is getting enough light by how much light is hitting the sensor. If high levels of light are hitting the sensor, we know that the plant is getting enough light. Then all this data from both the sensors are sent to an Arduino. The Arduino reads the readings and gives an output, which could be a blinking light, a sound, or an app notification. Moving on, who is our target audience? Well, we want to market this to people who are forgetful and busy, elderly and disabled people, teachers, people who love tech and nature, beginner gardeners, and kids who want to garden but just can't garden yet. If you want your plants to never die again, let SmartStem be your plant's voice. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a great presentation, Sai. I also suffer from plant neglect in my home, so it's a great product. How do you plan to differentiate the different types of plants and the requirements that they have with different doses of sunlight and water needed for each species?
So that's why we were planning on making an app so you can connect the app to the Smart Plant Pot. So the Smart Plant Pot will adjust its needs. For example, if you have a cactus, you know it needs less water. On the app, you can choose, okay, I have a cactus, and then the plant pot will be adjust to that.
So I put myself in that category of busy and forgetful. My wife just handles the plants, and when she handles them, she's got that green thumb. It works beautifully. So I hear what you're saying is that there may be a future where she gets an app alert when I've been neglectful of her plants when she's away. Is there a way we'll be able to turn that off?
Well, I guess you don't have to install the app, so I guess you can turn that off.
What's needed in order to be able to get your prototype?
We need to be able to know how we're putting the sensors in the pot. And of course, there's other components, other electrical components, like wires and a breadboard to actually make this work, and the LEDs and the buzzers and the screen of the plant pot. So we need to assemble that all together, maybe find a manufacturer and get all of those details and see the public's validation. If they like our first prototype, we can keep it that way and we can start producing them. But if they don't really like it, we can start adding changes and listening to their feedback.
You say we. Who else is involved?
Well, our family. It's mostly me, but my parents have helped me along this journey, and I'm very thankful for that.
Who gave you this idea? This idea is yours?
This is my idea, is mine.
Oh, man, you're so bright.
Thank you. My plants were dying, and I was really tired of my parents we have to keep on going to the garden center. Oh, another one. 3 days later, died. And I know that's not just me, because wherever I go, I see fake plants. So I know that they can't take care of their plants either.
Well, thank you for being here today, Sai. We enjoyed it very much.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mom and Dad, tell me about how proud you are of Sai right now.
I can't describe in the word. Means we are so proud to have him here and
Here,
presenting.
take a seat back down for 1 second. Sai, come stand right behind us.
And presenting his idea. And because he has a dream since his childhood that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, I wanted to solve the problems for the world.
This is his third or fourth product that he has come up with, and he's really passionate about developing this one to to the actual market.
Congratulations, best of luck. And Sai, once again, amazing. I'm going to look out for him. I'm going to get his products.
Thank you so much.
Kendon Tibido's idea has already funded scholarships and he's helped a friend with her cancer treatment. Arexabel Smith, what is your idea? Mr. Thirsty, Sips of Service, you're going to hear all about that.
My idea is to open up class doors and home doors and any door without getting up.
Feel strong about your pitch?
Yes, ma'am, I do feel strong about it today. I feel like I'm going to do it.
This is amazing. We're going to learn how you're going to make this happen. This is exciting. Let's get ready to bring it. You don't even seem nervous.
I am.
All right, Kendon, you are 14 years old. You're in 8th grade. I know your mom and your grandmother are here today. Nice to have their support, I'm assuming, yeah? How does that feel knowing that they're here rooting for you?
It feels great that I have some of my family here.
What types of things are you telling yourself to remind yourself when you're going in there?
When I'm going in there, the stuff that I'm doing to remind myself is I'm doing this just to hopefully get people to notice the small things in the world.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you feeling ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're going to be awesome. I know it. Go get him.
Next, we're going to welcome Kendon Tibido.
Hello, my name is Kendon Tibido. I'm 14 years old. I have autism, dyslexia, and ADHD, but I also have a vision. I want lemonade to be bigger than just a drink. The problems that I feel like I want to address with my business is not that many programs that help kids like me get funded or noticed in the world. So what I do is every drink that I have or sell gets turned straight into a donation. Each flavor that I do sell goes to a different cause. If you want to find out more information, you could scan the barcode of each cell or the QR code. What matters to me is Mr. Thirsty already making a real-world impact. I helped a family friend that had lost a loved one, and I supported them through that. I supported a friend that also had cancer, partly paid for their treatment. And I supported the Arc of Fort Bend, and also I supported FLCRC, a scholarship program, and what FLCRC stands for, a Family Life Community Resource Center. I usually go to their summer camp. It's really fun. My personal growth, this business has taught me entrepreneurship, how to communicate with people and communicate my own needs. I believe in Mr. Thirsty's. I want to make giving go viral. One flavor, one sip, one scan at a time. Now, I would like to see if you guys would like to try some.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, please.
I have my Blue Wave Patch Punch Soleil, my Soleil is my brown sugar lemonade, and my Black Magic is a combination between my brown sugar lemonade and my Southern Peach Sweet Tea.
Well, I want brown sugar lemonade.
No.
I got my mind set on that one. I ain't tried it yet, and I like it. Thank you. Boy, it's delicious, man.
Thank you.
Who came up with the recipes for these drinks?
Oh, wow.
The recipes to these drinks, it was my own recipes, and the one that really helped me was my grandmother. She knows flavor very well.
Have you ever had a recipe that didn't turn out well?
No, not yet.
I have. I like the idea, Kendon, that you're giving back. Most people don't give back until they've made it. You're giving back while you're making it. So I commend you on that. This is your idea.
Yes, I started this from a summer camp of FRCRC. And I thought it was just going to be like a small little project, but to see where what it has grown into today, I'm proud of it.
You should be proud. How do you sell it?
Right now, I pop up into like everywhere that I can to get it out into the world.
It's delicious.
It's very good.
And congratulations on a great idea, delicious product, and for a cause. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Kendon.
Thank you.
Mom and Grandma, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Kendon credited mostly you, Grandma, on the flavors. Was he usually in the kitchen with you? Was he kind of always just interested in this type of thing?
He has always loved making recipes with me, cooking. He always says, Granny, you make the best food. Granny, I want to learn how to do this. So he's my partner in crime in the kitchen.
And I'll tell you what, Mom, it takes a lot to get up and speak about something you're passionate about in any kind of situation. He did phenomenal today.
Yes, he did.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
I'm so proud.
You have a great son. We are so proud of him, and we're so happy that he's here and sharing his product with the world. And best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Best of luck, Grandma. High five. Thank you so much.
Our next junior innovator is Arexabel, and she is 11 years old. Arexabel, how are you feeling today?
Feeling very excited and scared.
Oh, scared. You don't seem scared at all. We've been chatting with Arexabel here outside Studio B. You seem pretty confident. How did you prepare for this day?
I prepared for this day by having my class interview me, like if it was y'all and the judges. So that helped me prepare a lot.
I bet you did a great job in those classroom interviews. Well, this is a little bit different. Go get him.
Thank you.
Good luck. You got it.
Thank you.
Next, we welcome Arexabel Smith.
Hi, my name is Arexabel, and I am 11 years old. I'm in 4th grade. And my idea was to save time with opening the classroom doors with this pulley system. So basically, how I thought of this idea was one day in class, I noticed that a lot of students would get up to use the restroom, and it would take up a lot of learning time. So I decided to make a solution for my problem. This is called a pulley system, and if I press a button, it'll open up. So this would come up, and the doorknob would be like this, and this would push it up, so we could open the doorknob without anyone having to get up and open it. So look. So it would come up, and after like a certain height, you would push the doorknob up, and you could just open it and close it. This is my project, if you want to see it close up.
Sure, thank you.
So, Arexabel, this is to save time for the teacher, not to have to go to the door to open for a student?
Yeah, it saves up a lot of learning time because nowadays classrooms have to keep their doors closed and locked for safety reasons. And that product that I have right now helps make sure that you can open the door fast, safely, and just save a lot of learning time.
Can you also lock the door back?
So after you put it up, there's a button on the remote, and it'll push it back down and it'll lock.
How do you see this product being used outside of schools? Is there other locations that you think would be beneficial?
Yes. So I think it would help also homes. Right now, the product is only useful for doors that are like this. I'm trying to make it useful for doorknobs that are circle. So most homes have circle doorknobs. So that's why I'm trying to improve it and make it for circle doorknobs too.
Very good.
How did you design this?
So Skylar, an engineer, she helped me get the parts that I need to build it, and I watched a lot of videos and did a lot of research, and it was made.
Beautiful. So right now in the classroom, the teacher has to stop teaching, walk over and open the door. Is that, have I got this right?
No, she doesn't have to walk up and get it. It'll open the door.
I mean, before you have your
Oh
product.
yeah, she would have to open the door, or a student would open the door.
So now she could just give the okay and press the button. There we go. Clever, very clever.
Who gave you this idea?
The person that gave me this idea was my class, I guess, because they're the people who kept on getting up to use the restroom. So it gave me the idea to make it to help the classroom.
I love how you saw a problem,
Thank you.
created a solution. Have you talked to educators or teachers yet about what they think?
I did a survey, and I showed the teachers my product, and I asked them, what do you think about my product? And most of them liked it.
Have you thought how much it's going to cost? Or price?
Well, some teachers, I know that some teachers don't get paid enough, so at least like affordable, but not that cheap, I guess, because it does take some money to get the materials for the project.
How much does it cost to make this one right here?
That one, like $20 to $30.
That's not bad.
Huh. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we don't have a shy one on our hands. Assistant Principal Ms. Vasquez and mentor Skylar. How do you think Arexabel did?
Oh, she did amazing. She's making me just, I'm chills. You know, I'm so proud of her. She did amazing.
Is this how confident she is in school as well?
All the time. She's a go-getter. She's a leader. She's always ready for everything.
Skylar, I know she looks at you as a mentor because you helped her with the engineering portion of this. When you have someone like Arexabel come and ask you for help, were you kind of shocked? Like, yes, of course I'll help you. I'm glad you're interested in this.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Her teacher's husband works with me, and so he pulled me aside and he was just like, hey, what would you feel about helping her out? And I was like, absolutely. Like, I'll be there at the school, like, immediately.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you.
Faith Foreman, you started your first business when you were 8 years old. Arturo Herrera has something really delicious for us, but this next business that you have is going to save lives.
Yeah, that is correct.
And you're going to do it with this.
Yeah.
Show this to the camera.
I sell handcrafted chamoy and fruit seasoning, as well as our premium chili and chamoy candy, made entirely from scratch.
Faith, you're going to head on down there and go to the Houston Life studio. Off you go. All right. We're going to learn all about it coming up next.
Yes, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Faith, who is 13 years old, standing by. Faith, how are you feeling?
Feeling great, feeling great.
Okay, so you told us that you've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Did you ever think you would have a chance to pitch your idea on TV?
I figured if I just tried hard enough and I kind of chased my dreams a bit, I figured I'd get at least somewhere.
Absolutely. This is definitely somewhere. You have mom and dad standing by. Have they given you any advice before you go in?
Yes, they have given me much advice.
What did they tell you? What are you going to take with you in there, hearing their words in your head?
Be confident, be thankful I'm here. Just, have a good attitude.
It's great advice.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thanks for that advice, Mom and Dad. Go get him, Faith. You're going to be great.
It is my pleasure to introduce our next innovator, Faith Foreman.
Good afternoon, panelists. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Hi, my name's Faith Foreman. I'm 13 years old, and I am the creator of Sentinelware. See, when I was 6 years old, I was lost at the Renaissance Fair. I was found safe and unharmed, but the look on my parents' face made me realize that no parent should ever have to face the fear of losing their child again. You see, every year, 460,000 kids go missing. And even though most of the time the children are found within hours, that doesn't erase the trauma. That's why I created Sentinelware, a line of products made for the sole purpose of keeping your child safe. Sentinelware is made with using an Apple AirTag as a tracking device. But unlike other products, Sentinelware is made to keep the tracker hidden in the case of a kidnapping. Bet you didn't notice I was wearing this. The first product I designed was the Sentinel hair bow. I first sketched it out on paper, and with the help of my dad, we brought that sketch to life using a 3D modeling program. We came to the conclusion of a model that includes a locking mechanism to ensure the tracker doesn't fall out. With the expense of 10 cents for filament, 15 cents for the hair tie, and 50 cents for the bow, we came to the conclusion of $6.99 for the hair bow and $5.99 for a package of 2 capsules. If I place top 3 businesses, I hope to use the funding to get my first patent and also potentially meet some retailers that would be interested in carrying my product. Now, panelists, would you like to take a closer look at my products?
Yes.
Sure. All right. This one's the Sentinel hair bow. The capsule is on the back. And this one is the Sentinel.
So this is like the hair tie here?
Yes, yes.
What I'll be doing.
You can open them with the locking mechanism and just twist and pull. And that's where the capsule holds the air tag.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. While you were creating this product, did you have any challenges in the design that you had to tweak or change along the way?
Yes, we had to go through multiple different designs because we wanted to make sure and ensure that the tracker could not come loose at any time. So if you look at the capsule, you can see there are 2 markings on the side. When you open it and when you close it, you can just line up the markings with the 2 tabs on the inside, so it makes it easier to open and close.
Very cool.
Are you selling these now?
No, this is in the designing stage, but we hope to launch our products off the ground soon.
Faith, I think this is a great idea. I lost my daughter, Mia, for about 30 minutes on a Florida trip. And what you said is so true. I still have thoughts of that. Let me ask you this, though. These are all designed for young women, young girls.
Yeah, we hope to expand our product lines so we can have a little bit for everything. Right now we're in the middle of designing a kind of product where we can keep the capsule on a clip, so we can clip it on the inside of a pant line. And we also want to expand to other things like bracelets and belt buckles.
So who are the competitors?
The only competitors we've found so far are people on Etsy who sell files. In order to actually print them, you need your own 3D printer.
Have you talked to children? How do they feel about being tracked?
I have. The only child I've talked to about it is probably my younger sister. She likes how the bows are very decorative, and she says she feels safer knowing that if she ever gets lost, she knows her mom or her dad can come and find her.
Okay.
Very creative.
I think you have a wonderful idea. Thank you so much, Faith.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Mom and Dad, how do you feel after that? I can see the shock in your face, or the relief.
Relief. We were so nervous for her, but she practiced so much for this, and she's worked so hard at it. So
Truly, Faith seems so driven. I feel like you didn't have to worry about this at all.
Oh, no. She's been wanting to do entrepreneurship and had her first business at age 8, so we couldn't be prouder, except probably next year when she does something else that's incredible.
Congratulations, your daughter is fantastic, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Arturo, you are 15 years old, and I understand a teacher at your school really gave you this idea that you should apply.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so are you glad you did?
Yes.
Must have been pretty excited when you heard the news that you were finalist. Do you remember what you were thinking in that moment?
I mean, I was in shock, honestly. I couldn't believe it, and I'm just super excited.
Well, now you're here, and you're up next to give your pitch. How are you feeling for this moment?
Pretty good. I'm not too nervous. I got it.
You seem very calm.
You do.
Yeah. I'm trying to hide it, but yeah, I'm calm.
You're going to crush it. Good luck, Arturo.
Thank you.
You got it.
Let's welcome our next and final innovator, Arturo Herrera.
¿Qué hola, judges?
Hey.
Many popular snacks nowadays have artificial ingredients and lack the true authentic flavor of that Cuba Valley Snacks presents. Here we have 100% natural, no artificial stuff, no artificial coloring or flavor. If you'd like to try them right there, you have a watermelon lemonade with our signature rim kit, and you also have some fruit with our chamoy. The chamoy is made out of tamarind hibiscus flower, and our fruit seasoning is made with real dried peppers. All right, good. Thank you.
And did you create this whole innovation? Or?
So there's already chamoy and fruit seasoning, right? But I made my own and a unique one too, right? You can't find anything like this.
So you made this recipe?
Yes, sir. Yes, I made my.
And the packaging and all.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Very creative.
Again, what gave you the idea?
After my birthday, I had some birthday money. The day right after, I decided, I need to do something with the money, invest it or do something that's going to make me more. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to make some chamoy candy. And I started experimenting with it, and I got this.
Are you currently selling your product already?
Yes, ma'am. We're sticking with farmers markets right now and events and other markets.
How's it going at the farmers markets?
Really good. I've had a lot of positive feedback, and I love my customers.
Talk to us about the pricing.
So the pricing for the candy bag is $8. The fruit seasoning is $5. The chamoy is $10. But if you buy the fruit seasoning and the chamoy, it's $12. So a little discount on that.
Are you currently making this yourself, or are you outsourcing it?
So right now, yes, I am making this myself. I'm currently working on getting into a commercial kitchen so I can start shipping my product. And right now I'm cottage law, so I can only sell directly to consumer.
Who does your packaging for you?
So I actually order these bags online, and I print out the logos, and then I just stick them on there and then seal this with heat. And same with the chamoy packets. I buy the bags, I stick my logo on there, and I seal them myself.
Do you know what your margin is on these? How much you make on each bag?
Yes, sir. So my gross margin is 75.9%.
Okay. I see you got a QR code.
The QR code is like for the Instagram, or there's also like my other social medias on there.
Do you have a future line of new products?
Yes, sir. So actually right now I'm working on the sugar-free recipe, and I'm working on a way to replace the candies with dehydrated fruit. I've had customers come to me and they're diabetic or they can't have sugar, and also have family myself that is diabetic, so I would love to make it accessible for everyone.
Well, someone who quit sugar almost a year ago, thank you.
Great job, Arturo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Good job.
Yes.
Mom, I just saw you let out a sigh of relief. How are you feeling?
Yes, I feel so excited for him, so happy for him, and very nervous.
He did a great presentation.
I know that he can handle it, but I'm nervous.
As a mom.
Yeah. Yes.
It seems like he has a lot of family traditions coming through with this product. Is that true?
Yes.
Best of luck. He did great, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're technically investing in an innovator. And so with that as sort of the backdrop, definitely.
Schools growing their own food and using it is very interesting.
Love the idea.
Bauxite is very creative. From a business standpoint, the recurring revenue potential of
subscription.
I think that is very impactful.
She has it together.
Yeah, I love that she had a problem that she was trying to solve.
And a mechanical prototype, too.
The social entrepreneurship gets me.
That product was really good.
It was delicious.
I loved it.
Great idea, very sophisticated.
From a business standpoint, he stood out to me.
Her demeanor.
How she customized our gifts.
I could go with all of them, actually.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tough job.
Okay, now I'm feeling nervous.
Well, it is fair to say we are in absolute awe of this amazing group of students and their ideas. No doubt they will all achieve great things in school and in their careers.
They have impressed us so much, and we do not envy our panel of judges. They had the tough job of selecting the top 3 finishers in the first ever John Moore Junior Innovators competition. Don Valentine, President, CEO of John Moore Services. This was a really tough job for you and your fellow panelists.
But it was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I've never seen more mature kids with passion, smart. But yeah, there was a lot to choose from. Very hard to choose the finalists. Wish we could choose more guys, but you are all winners.
Yes, we couldn't agree more, and you all are winners because you were chosen as finalists. But the time has come to announce the top 3 winners. Don, should we send it down to Johnny to announce our 3rd place winner?
The 3rd place winner today is Arturo. The product speaks for itself, but the packaging, the way you get out and hustle and sell it, but I couldn't get enough of it. I just wish you the best of luck. And congratulations.
Thank you. That is awesome. Okay, our 3rd place winner, Arturo, with $2,000 in his hands. Meredith, you have our 2nd place finalist.
I do. Our 2nd place finalist is Faith. Congratulations. We really felt like your invention could have a heavy impact on the world in a positive way. Congratulations.
All right, $2,000 for Faith. Our 1st place winner will be announced by Stephen. Will you do the honors?
Yes. So these were amazing presentations, and we had to pick one that stood out, and it was about poise, it was about knowing the facts, knowing the data, knowing the information, and we chose Sai. And Sai told us that he was going to do a prototype, and I hope I get to test out your first prototype of your great product. It's very impressive, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, Sai, the look on your face kind of said it all. You were shocked.
I know.
Has it set in yet?
Yes.
How do you feel about what the judges said about you?
I'm very thankful for all the judges have done for me. Thank you guys so much for the feedback and letting me have this opportunity.
Well, and Don Valentine, CEO and President of John Moore Services, when you started this process, you were looking for young people from ages 8 to 16 years old. You didn't know who the finalists would be. You didn't know who would submit. You didn't know who the ultimate winner would be, or that it would be 10-year-old Sai. Reflections on this process.
Well, he's 10 years old on the outside. On the inside, I think you're like 40. Blown away by everyone who presented. But you had the poise and the intellect of a scientist and a salesperson. So I'm very proud of you. Keep it up. Very bright future ahead of you. And as far as this whole junior program, we want to bring it back next year.
All right. We support that idea.
Absolutely.
By the way, can we get a round of applause for all of our parents, the educators? Thank you for supporting these young people. Our panelists, Johnny Caraba, Meredith Jurica, Stephen Ives, and of course, President and CEO of John Moore Services, Don Valentine.
Thanks for being a part of the first ever John Moore Junior Innovators program.
And we'll see you again next time, whenever that is. Round of applause for everybody. Congratulations.